Hey, this is Overpass Insights. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today I want to talk about why we should be using subscriptions instead of in-app purchases. All right, so good morning. I'm in the middle of a 7-mile run. Okay, last year I tried to do like a 3-day fast. I wanted to see whether or not I could do it. I made it like 2.5 days until I was just grumpy and angry. This time I'm trying to do it again this week, and I'm like a day and a quarter into it. And I feel really good. I woke up this morning feeling, actually, no, I don't feel that bad. I think I'll go for a run. I'll go for my normal 7-mile run. And then after 5 miles, I was just like, nope, I'm walking mile number 5. And when I get to mile 6, I'll start running again. Anyway, best laid plans. Usually this 7-mile run, over the last couple of years, I've been able to do it. But anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. Today I want to talk about subscriptions. So last week I got an email from somebody, a user of EarSpy, saying, hey, I got a new phone. I went to the Play Store and it's not there. I want my money back, right? And I was like, well, can you send... I was like, geez, okay. Well, first of all, that app hasn't been published for like 2 years at least, right? So it's like, and I didn't remove it. Google Play removed it, but I'm like, okay, fine. It's like, it was whatever, $1.99, $2.99, something like that. So I was like, okay, send me the Google Play receipt and I'll refund it. And they were like, I can't find it. I'm like, well, there's nothing really much I could do. But I started thinking about it. It's like, dude, is this going to happen for like the rest of my life? First of all, part of me was glad that somebody was still using it. Like, even though it has been published for a while, it's still on people's phones. It's something they still care enough about to ask, hey, how come I can't find this anymore? That was kind of cool. But then there's the other part, which is like, dude, it's like, it was £2.99 like 3 years ago, whatever, 4 years ago, whenever they bought it. And, I'm still kind of on the hook to support this thing, which got me thinking a lot more about subscriptions, right? We talked about this yesterday on the live stream about, a couple, and also a lot on our Discord channel. People have been talking about it, going to subscriptions and how much better it is for them. Not just having the recurring revenue, but having that feeling of support. If somebody pays for something for a year and after a year they decide they don't need it anymore, they don't come back and say, hey, I want my money back. It's one of those weird kind of things. I mean, my whole thing with the refunds on the in-app purchases has always been like, yeah, sure, I don't care. I'm just going to give it back. I used to work at Sears in Hawaii when I was like 22 years old. Just as I got out of the Army, I got a job as a stock person at a Sears in Pearl Harbor, or Pearl City, Hawaii, at the mall. And they had this policy that if anybody comes in for a refund, you don't give them a hard time. You just give them the refund. It's not worth it, So that's what I've always been with the refunds on the apps. It's like, I'm not going to argue about... First, it's not worth arguing about £2.99. And if it's that important to them, I'll refund it if I can. But the nice thing about subscriptions is that you don't have to do that. Now, with my own applications, I haven't gone down that route yet, but I've had some clients who have, and they're really, really happy with it. And it's something I think about a lot. So, it seems to be, everything seems to be moving in that direction. It's like a big shift in the way the App Store and app revenue is running, right? And we're moving away from ads and we're moving into subscription-based applications, which is amazing. And it's something I'm definitely, I'm working on a few projects now of my own projects, which I'm going to, implement those in, and I'll let you know how it goes. But what I'd like to ask you guys is, how many of you guys are using subscriptions? And how are they working for you? Are you enjoying them? I mean, do they, it's, like I said, I have one client, I see his revenue come in. He's making about 80 pounds a month, which is not bad. It could be a lot better, but that's more of an advertising thing. But anyway, I want to know what you guys' thoughts on that. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a great week. That is it for today. I'll talk to you next time.